Welcome back, guys. We are doing something that I love to do in the spring and summertime, and that is making some sausage out of my waterfowl meat from the season. So I've done a little prep work here. We've got pieces of duck and goose meat chopped up, and we got fat chunks from briskets and pork butts I trim. I always keep the trimmings because they come in handy for this occasion. So we're going to be making 10 pounds of sweet Italian sausage. Thanks. So yeah, we're going to be making some of this. If you guys haven't made sausage before, it's really easy and it's a great way to blow through a bunch of your meat that you've got stockpiled. So sweet Italian sausage, I've never made it before, so we're going to give it a try and hopefully it's as good as I hope it's going to be. I've made hot Italian sausage before with Adam, but we're going to try sweet Italian sausage today. And we're going to be trying out this new grinder, which I'm really pumped about. I've been using a little countertop one for a long time, and it was time for an upgrade, and this one's even bigger and better. And so hopefully it makes this process a heck of a lot easier. So a couple notes when you're making sausage. You want everything to be cold. You want your meat to be pretty solid so that it can run through the grinder really well. And you want to keep everything cold. So all the grinder parts right now are in the freezer chilling down, because if it's warm, this fat will render, and that's not very conducive to making sausage. So let's get to grinding this and show you guys the process here and give you a little taste test of what this sweet Italian sausage tastes like. Let's see how she does. Hey, we're in business. So we're going to just start grinding this. This one's a lot quieter too.
Oh, way quieter. Dude, it is ripping through that.
It's going pretty quick.
Holy crap.
Some of these chunks might be too big. I was thinking the hole was bigger than it is. Yeah, so we didn't have enough trimmings, so we went and bought some pork. I think these are just country style ribs. So they're pretty cheap. They were in a good size pack, so I wasn't buying more than I needed. And so now we're just kind of pushing that through the grinder right now. So yeah, we're adding some pork in here. We're just about to the end of the goose. I always like to go goose, some fat, and then some goose at the end, because you always leave a little bit in the grinder. So I always like to not lose out all my fat. So we got all of our meat here, and now it's time to do the seasoning part. This Big Bite number 8 blew through that pretty quick. It's so much better than the countertop model I've got. So loving that thing. Can't wait to put it to use some more. But we're gonna do the instructions on this packet. So we're gonna dissolve this in some water, and then we'll mix it into the meat. I've learned, glove up when you're doing this. You'll be picking meat out from your fingers for weeks.
And goose meat does not smell the best.
No,
it doesn't
goose
smell
meat.
the best either.
We got the meat all mixed up here. It's looking pretty good. They do sell meat mixers, but I just use my hands. And we got all the seasoning in here kind of dissolved. So we'll go ahead and get the seasoning in there, and then we'll mix it up once again just to kind of get this all incorporated. So we had to rinse and soak these natural casings that we're going to be using. So we'll wait a little while, let them kind of soak up some more warm water before we start pressing the meat into the casings. We do have this fancy schmancy stuffer. I've used the grinders before to stuff, and it's kind of a pain. So investing in a stuffer is probably the way to go. Quick and easy. You don't have to worry about buttons and all that stuff. You just crank it down. It's so simple. You'll see. But I guess we'll get this set up and start getting after it. How big do you think I should make them? Like that?
Yeah, good wiener size.
Done with round one, baby. It's so much more appetizing than just looking at goose breasts in the freezer saying, I don't know what to do with it. Right there.
The bad part is those are gonna, once we start cooking those, they are gonna go so fast.
Uh-oh! Like off the pan?
Yeah.
No, everybody's gonna like these. I'm excited to cook these up. So, round one is done. We're gonna keep working at it here. Stuffer's working great. Sausages are looking good. Give you guys a little close up on that. There you go. Look at that sausage. But we got quite a bit of meat left to go through, so we'll keep plugging away and give you guys a little update once we're all said and done here. If you guys are interested in any of the equipment that I've been using in this video, whether it's the seasoning, the grinder, or even the metal detector I use to find BBs, everything will be in the description of this video, so head over and check those out if you guys are interested. But we got to get to vacuum sealing these puppies. Let me grab them real quick to show you. So we got quite a few sausages there. It's hard to believe that's just 10 pounds.
I know. It goes by quick.
I thought it'd be a little less than that. You always gotta have a probe in your meat. So we got the sausages on the grill right now, and we're gonna be letting those cook for a little while. Got the temperature set at 225, so we're gonna kind of roll some smoke on them, see how that turns out. But pretty pumped about this. I'm excited to see how it turns out, and hopefully it's good. My biggest concern is that we didn't have enough fat in the sausage, so we'll just have to see how it goes and give it a taste test at the end. But fingers crossed, I think it's gonna taste good. It's time. Oh, they look beautiful. Woo. Would you just look at those? Would you look at that? Let's go dig in. These look good. Definitely has a goosey smell to it.
It does a little bit. Oh.
It's hot. So my final verdict here. It's good. I think we ground it up a little bit too fine, but all in all, it's got some good juiciness to it. Nice fat to meat ratio. It's pretty fantastic, actually. So quick and easy. We got it done in a couple of hours, and now we're eating it. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys want to check out any of the stuff I used in this video, click the links in the description. It'll take you to wherever you need to go. But don't sit on a bunch of goose breasts and wonder what to do with them. Grind them up, make some sausage. You won't regret it. So,
yeah.
Any final notes, Levi?
Do this. The LEM seasoning.
It's pretty good.
I like it. This is a sweet Italian.
Yeah, sweet Italian.
I really like it. I could eat this every day with some cold beers. It's really good. I like it. Mm-hmm. The LEM is probably my favorite.
I like the hot Italian better.
Really? Mm-hmm. This one is just good for everybody across the board, I think. Like, if you don't like hot, if you don't like, like...
Yeah, this is just...
middle of the road.
It's middle of the road. It could be amped up quite a bit, I think. Personally.
Yeah.
I like my sausage to be hot. So, That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know down in the comments your favorite way to process your goose and duck meat. And I guess I'll catch you on the next one.